Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Bratcat channel. This is Hobfoot, that is Aloy, and this is Horizon Forbidden West. We're in Chain Scrape, and I don't really know why. I don't really remember what we were doing. So, that's a thing. We got some stuffs to do. I don't know why that one's like the only one with a little weird circle thing. Freaks me out. It's really interesting to come through this map and see everything's all nice and green now. There's no red all over the place. I guess it was here, was where all the red was. Very cool. Yeah, we've got some actual quests to do. We got this, like, gauntlet thing that we should probably run. What's this? Ancient shipwreck thing, totally. We got some more of these camps that we should do. Is there one over here somewhere that was like hidden that I didn't? Okay, here's one that I didn't uncover yet. Oh, there's so many icons. So many icons. It's like, what am I looking at? Cool. Well, I guess we're gonna do a few more of these. A few more of these camps and such. I guess let's go over here to the coast, I suppose. So I got campfires there that I can go to. That's probably the closest. I don't want to have to go through those, so we'll probably just pop down here. We'll fast travel over here and then pop over here. What is this question mark? Didn't I explore all this place over here before? No? Am I missing something? Well, clearly I'm missing something, but... what am I missing over there? Why am I missing? So we'll, yeah, we'll just pop over here and run over and then boop, 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 right on down. Yeah. Totally. Ooh, it's a big old map. Yeah, okay. I have no idea what we were doing over here, why we came back. None of that stuff. I kind of have a mind to, like... got a fire gleam out here. Let's at least run to that thing, I suppose, and then we'll... Mount can't enter this location? Come on now. There we go. I'm not going to go very far, but... oh, he's got a little docker thing over there. Where is this? Down over here? Is it this building here? Yeah, I guess it must be. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, here we go. Triggered something. Alright, and I guess we got into the tower this way then, huh? Data point. Reforging the claim. A tattered journal full of scrawled glyphs. The Karja came for their scrap. They paid us a handful of shards and took our hard-won haul back to the Sundom. Now our sweat and blood will make weapons for the same people who cut through the claim in the name of their Sun King. When Odgeld lost his hand to a burrower, he said it was because the cogs of the world machine had turned that way. That the revolutions of the great apparatus we live within needed his blood to oil its workings. He said it with a smile. And the fools here saw that as strength. Even our beliefs have been melted down into servitude, acceptance, and compliance. Is there strength in watching your ability to fight be stolen from you? Is there strength hanging your head in submission? Derval was right. We are not cogs in a machine. The Oseram are the engine that drives it. We are the fire, the steam, and the crackle of the old one's captured lightning. We must heat the fires of the forge and reshape our people. Each servile Oseram must be sent to the crucible and recast. Through acts of retaliation, through words and deeds, we must stoke the embers of the claim until our compliant people can be hammered back into weapons. I know that I'm being watched, that my views are not understood. And so I toil in secret. I sell my goods to the Karja wearing a mask, pretending to be an inferior servant. Then I send my shards to those who will act. Their bravery shall power the bellows to forge our people anew. Cool. Wonder if that's something about, like where the Sons of Prometheus come from. I was thinking about it earlier. It was like, ooh, Silence started the Sons of Prometheus. And it's like, well, of course he did. Who the heck else knew what a Prometheus was, right? Who knew that Sons of Prometheus would, could, should be a thing? Or, I'm not saying that right, but that Prometheus was a thing that existed, you know? Alright, man, we got these, like... There's, like, hardly any room to walk in these things, and they got multiple floors, and it's like, okay, well, where are the stairs, even? How did anybody traverse these places? Alright. Ah, yes, the ladder. That is only good once you don't need it anymore. Oh, okay.
Is this easy?
Alright, what the heck? We might as well fly and get these other ones. Alright. Say, just as usual, I'm saying I'm going to do some things that I'm totally not thinking I'm going to do. Come on, let's go. Come on, go! Fly some... Oh my god. Man, this is cool. A lot of space we haven't been in since, well, for a long time, I suppose. There's red gleam here. Boom. No. There we go. Do the... I'll put on a different outfit. What's something we haven't worn in a while? You know what we haven't worn in a while? Boom. There we go. I have yet to see anything that convinces me this is not the best outfit ever. Alright, glad I waited all this time to come back and get that. Suppose in some of these there could be green shine and stuff, so... I guess there's a thing I never got the last time I was here. Wow, only used 2 berries for all that health. That's very surprising. And I think the other one we want is over here. Wow, this is so cool. This is just a whole nother view to this area. There's so much stuff, like, put in this tiny little area, too, which is really cool. I really like that. Alright, I think we need to go up. Why you never hover when I tell you to hover? Hover! Christ! What the fuck's the hover button for if you're not gonna hover?
Getting down now.
Cool. I think that's pretty much it. We got a couple metal flowers out this way. This was a tide ripper all the way over here. I didn't realize that. Alright, I think we're just gonna find a campfire. And what is even this question mark over here? That's what we should fly out and see. What the hell's that question mark? Cannot enter this location? Where the heck do you go then? There we go. I wonder if I could, like, drop down on top of these things and, like... No! Oh my god! Can you hover? I don't understand why that's so difficult. How you can design a game where it's like... This button that does the thing it's supposed to do? Yeah, it doesn't do it. Because that's what people really want. Buttons that don't work. There we go. I was like, geez, why is that not working? I don't know if I've ever spent any much time up here. There's a whole bunch of corruptors and oh, there's green shine over there, just sitting right up there. Oh wow, a whole slab of it. Just sitting out in the open. I didn't think that would have been a thing. Alright, so what's this question mark thing we're looking for? Oh, I'm like way past it. Oops. Grapple point. Don't see anything shown in here. Grapple point. Fire gleam. Oh, okay. Couple of things there. Guess that's what I'm missing is some fire gleam. It's like right here somewhere. Must be like right underneath me. Oh, okay. Ah! Totally knew this is what was here.
Trigger chain reaction.
Oh. Okay, we got a little bit of fire gleam. And another watch, because of course we do. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think that's all more we're gonna mess here. Let's go back to this fireplace. Is it up or down? I think it's up, isn't it? Yes, here we are. And then we're gonna travel all the way over here to the other side. All the way through to the other side of the map. Ah, take this moment to sip some tea. Okay. And so there's the bridge, which is there. So we want to go past the bridge, right? I don't know how much I searched this area when we came here through the first time. Probably a whole lot. But I always feel like, oh, I never really searched all that much. Which is usually probably less true than more true. Because I'm always like paranoidly searching for stuff.
Making good use of this.
This place is much cooler looking when it's not the middle of the night and you're like, okay, why are people just randomly dying? Is this the... Okay, so if we follow the river, the campfire's over here on this side. Oh, nice little bridge here. Very pleasant. I think there's totally got to be secrets in that building, right? Nobody else feeling that way? Is it just me? Well, it's probably just me, because there's nothing in it. So, let's find that campfire. And then we'll head out over here. Ah, campfire's over here. There's totally nothing else around us waiting to ambush us. Definitely not. No more buildings there. We got stuff in the river here. Oh, okay. I was wondering what that unknown was. And I knew we've been missing a couple of those things. Can I not get close enough to it from here? I don't want to have to climb back up. But it looks like I'm going to have to anyway. Paul Strider, because of course.
An image of the old world. A building in front of the cliffs has the Pharaoh logo on it. Probably the greenhouse.
We got some mountains. See, I'm so close to the purple image that I can't even... Is that the Pharaoh logo? Am I trying to scan the mountains behind it? I have a feeling I'm going to have to go... Oh my gosh. No, let me... Oh, I knew I should have fought those things first. You have anything to craft? Ooh, got a weapon upgrade. Ah, the green shine. It's our glow blast. Boom. Okay.
Based on the angle of the building, maybe the image was taken somewhere along the coast?
Yes, clearly. Okay, but why can't I get rid of... Oh! Toggle Vista Point. Why have I never known that was a thing before?
That machine will shrug off acid. No good.
Come on, unstick. No.
Your time's up.
I haven't played in a while. We're gonna say that's the excuse for me not doing very well. Alright, homeboy just ran. I'm assuming he's off to get some help, but Alright, some medium machine cores. I still haven't ridden on a claw strider yet. I really ought to do that at some point. Thought I'd forget about you, huh? Sit still, let me kill you. Thank you. We got another fireplace.
At the top of those cliffs have a good view of the Pharaoh building.
I gotta go up there? Is that where I'm supposed to go?
I don't think that's right. I better keep looking.
See, I can't see the top of the purple image, so I don't have all of this mountain. So it's got like this double hump or something, but I can't tell. Okay, well, I don't know about that, but...
Nope. I should find another spot.
Green shine, nice.
Wings holding up? The angle of this doesn't look right. Maybe I should try somewhere higher?
I can't even see what I'm looking at. I'm assuming then, if none of these areas here... Search along the coastline. It says search along the coastline. But I'm thinking, if none of those areas here are right, then... maybe it's got to be here. Unless it's trying to tell me I need to be up here. Oh, this might be closer.
I think I'm getting close. That did it.
There we go. The long coast. This is... oops. This is the Fast West stop of our Vista Point tour, brought to you by Miriam Technologies and the Coalition for Environmental Reclamation. We ask all of our trailblazers to keep in mind that this facility is surveilled by automated security. We strongly advise you not to approach the complex. Why have we brought you to one of our competitors' sites? Because we remember that the clawback was the result of cooperation. Then and now, saving the world requires unified action. Miriam Technologies upholds this approach by waiving its patents and sharing its research in the field of mechanized agriculture. Unlike many of our competitors, we believe that feeding the global population in a sustainable way, can only be achieved through a spirit of generosity, collaboration, and shared sacrifice. Ah, never again. Jail all the sleepwalkers, that cursed generation. They let the planet burn. Jai Li, it's true they behave badly, but read MT's message. We must try to be generous and understanding. Paisano, I came here to say I like the Vista Point thingies. Jimenez, if you're so innovative, when are you bringing out a new version of the Harvester line? Fami, the Harvester line is made by Fash, you dipshit. I thought Miriam was the company that Sobek started. Oh, that's so weird to think this was all parking lot at one point. Very odd. Alright, well, I guess we're going to keep going. Except we're going to come this way and go to Snap Malls and then come this way, I guess. Because why wouldn't we at this point, I suppose?
Purge water ammo's not gonna help.
Isn't there at least one more? It's an Apex. It's a regular one. Oh, that's a turtle. Oh boy, that's a turtle. Is that an apex turtle? That's an apex turtle. Oh boy. Oh, he shoots acid. Okay, that's new. Trying to put on something more practical. Cool, let's do it. Oh. You stay away, Mr. Shell Snapper. Oh my god, move.
Still in this fight.
Barely. Okay, decisions have been made that are not necessarily the best decisions. And there's another snap maw out there. Alright, we got some pretty good stuff from these dispersal tanks. Aren't I supposed to be gathering 2 medicinal berry from things? I think that's a thing I remember. Alright, well, so much for this episode being one thing. Looks like it will instead be another.
Machine will take a lot of damage from acid.
Okay, so he's gonna stay over there, it looks like. Let's go kill the other snap mall. While we are out of the way. Alright, that could have been worse, I suppose. Okay. Okay, so that is a Ravager. It's very odd.
Don't mind if I do.
I am sure it is to help us kill the big boy. But I am not going to use it for that. Oh, can we not climb on top of the rope? Can I not use this across the rope? Ooh, you suck. Let's see if I can carry it across here. I don't have to run and get it when I start fighting that thing. I don't have to come back. Whew, really knocked some of these things way off.
Mine.
So we're gonna carry it over here. I'm gonna hope I don't forget it and lose it and all that. I'm gonna try and fight that big guy.
I won't do much here.
Shell bolts are what I want. No. See, this is what always happens.
You won't be needing that weapon.
Oh, I need something for freeze now. Oh, it's definitely not this. 34. I have anything for freeze? 27. Yeah, I guess I don't. I guess it's this. Does he use plasma? Ugh. Who would have thought that a giant turtle would be this awful? Ow. Alright, I got one bolt. Whoop! Okay, mistakes were made, mistakes were made. Where did that come from? Nice. Nice. There's so much frost. Whoa, that ain't good. Alright, did I get the other bolt? Yeah. Alright, so that's 3 bolts I got from him.
Be careful not to let this stain my hands.
Alright, so 3... Oh, I didn't loot this guy? Oh, there's the other shell sniper. Okay, there's the other bolt. So we got 4 bolts from that guy. I think that's all I could have... I think that's all I knocked off of him? So that seems pretty good. And I never used the Ravager cannon. That's not a surprise. These birds and all these lobsters show up out of nowhere from. Let's see. Yes, we got a heart. I'm pretty sure we can use that for upgrading. We've got a circulator. We've got the large machine core. And some other good stuffs. Alright, now we should move on to that bandit camp. Which is just up the hill here. Alright. Well, that certainly could have gone a whole lot worse. And he certainly expected it to go a whole lot worse. Let's stop and drink us some well-deserved tea. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to find a... something without... an outfit without that much of a headband thing. Headpiece. Perfect. Come on, stand up. There we go. Okay. Oops. Okay, I kind of forget. I'm trying to do this one-handed, and I don't really remember how this works. I should have turned precision mode off. Sooner. Or later, I mean. Yay, there we go. We got that, and I realized we never actually tried to see what it looked like. That's weird, just the top part is done, not at like the... Didn't do the whole face. I guess you got the little mark, you got the Kratos mark, so... Makes sense. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Whoa! She was glowing. Alright, now hopefully there is not a giant fire claw in our way for this one. I really don't want to fight that one. Because we get in and mess with that fire claw, and it's going to kill us real quick. Although I've killed it. Oh, hunter killer. Where? Whew, almost walked right into that. I guess these guys are back. Alright, guess we will fight them again. Never realized they've got a little core on their belly. Oh, damage something up. We got one more, I think, right? You run away all the way down there? Or is that a whole separate group? Oh, I can't even tell anymore now. These are separate groups, or the same groups, or what's going on?
I'll pass. Just gotta keep low and quiet.
Oh, missed. Where you at, buddy? Now. Shaboop.
I'll keep these on me.
Ah, the tail. Huh. Kind of almost pretty much forgot about that. TBQH. Alright, we're all good. We'll finish this off real quick and we'll end there.
Horrible holdouts. I heard about these guys. I should take care of the leader first. Give the others a chance to retreat.
We keep the forge fires strong, not like those bootlets in Meridian.
Ah, this is a Son of Prometheus hideout.
Fire's wasted on that machine.
think I'm gonna let everybody fight each other. That's the leader. Well, no one's really paying attention over here. Actually, let's do... What the heck was that? He's supposed to like blow up. That was like a real big boom kind of thing too. A whole bunch of things on fire over there. Oh my gosh. What is happening?
He must be in
Oh.
charge.
Somehow I gave myself away. Oh. Okay. Give me my headshot.
I should check out for tags.
Oh, I killed him. Sure will, most likely. Well, everybody else was supposed to run away when I killed this guy. That didn't happen, so
Tags from fallen soldiers.
I should have known better.
I should get these back to Jacob. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here. Save these for when I need it.
Man, those guys just keep going at it.
Hey, where have you gone now? It's cut out, Linda. Here. Target acquired.
Oh my gosh, I gotta keep moving all the time. There we go, that's what I wanted. Nice. I thought for sure this was gonna be a mistake and I'd never get anything. Oh man, they just always call in for more monkeys. Oh, I'm never gonna get one of these tails off. Oh. Guess I got found out. And there's still somebody somewhere shooting at me. Where are you guys even coming from?
You'll suffer!
Coast is clear. Let's hope it stays that way.
Oh, jeez. Well, this was a whole thing that I didn't think would even thing. What a mess, guys. I thought we'll go in, it'll be quick, we'll be alright. Woo. No. No, definitely not. No. Should do pretty well on medium machine. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a ballista. That could have been fun to try out a couple times. If I could have stayed on it. Should be doing alright on medium machine course after this, hopefully. There's that tail I can't believe I managed to knock off. And I think there should be at least one monkey tail that I managed to knock off. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Ooh, what are you doing? Whew. That was crazy. No. There we go. We got rocks. We got parts of masks and all sorts of other stuff. Alright, tripwire should be as far out as anything is, especially right here. Come on, ups a doozle. We'll be able to turn in those tags at some point. There's got to be like a good armor or weapon we can get. Something fell down or blew up. Totally not suspicious at all. Huh. There's even more stuff over here I never even got. Alright. Medium machine core again.
Take this to a dyer later.
Can't believe there's all the amount of crazy that was going on here. And where when there's one monkey, there's always like 5 more monkeys that are like just fitting to be, you know, just coming out of nowhere to help. Stupid monkeys.
Falling gently.
Alright, we got some stuff up here. Man, it's a wonder they don't get, like, stolen from all the time. All that stuff everywhere is just... Okay, there we go again. More crashy boom. And there was at least one person up here. Oh, look at this. They got a whole crate. Is that everything? Thinking that's everything other than that weird one stuck up in that tree. So there was a couple Sons of Prometheus, and there was a couple regular old, I guess, rebels. I don't think this will work, but let's see. Nope. Okay, didn't think so. That thing is stuck up there forever, whatever it is. Alright, well that is it for us for this game. Playthrough episode-y thing. I think the next thing we'll try and do is this one. So probably just go ahead and... Yeah, why go to that one? We can go to this one. Campfire here, right? Yeah. So we'll get ourselves set up. We'll go ahead and travel over here. And then the next time we'll have one more ready to do. I wasn't really worried about doing any of these, but I'm interested to see what the legendary weapons are. And figure I might as well do them for the stream. Oh, why is that red?
Should try something other than fire.
Okay, I guess we're alright. They're just fighting over there. We'll stay hidden behind this rock. I think that's where we gotta... Yeah, that's where we gotta go. But we'll just stay here for now. And we'll go there next time. Yeah, I want to see what kind of things we unlock. Oh, I wanted to do that gauntlet race. Maybe we'll do that next time. I've probably said that like 5,000 times at this point. But, okay, sure. Yeah, that's it for me. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you hanging out here. Do the subs and the likies and stuff like that if you are so inclined to. Makes us look good to our internet overlords. So, cool if you do. Cool if you don't. And, what else? Twitch.tv/BratCatMedia and at BratCatMedia on Twitter or at Tomfoot to talk to me or us directly. And, yeah. Hit us up. That's it for me. Peace out, Girl Scouts.